Is this just CGI or real sleight of hand? Lucky for us, it is real, and it's a combination of two static moves that when put together in a continuous and smooth transition is known as contact juggling as the butterfly. Ever since I saw that scene, I always wanted to learn how to manipulate an orange in such a smooth and visual way. So that's why I brought for you our contact juggling expert Kris, who's gonna show us a detailed step-by-step on how to perform these two moves and give us a couple of tips to speed up our learning process. So if this sounds good to you, grab your orange, sit down, and let's get into it. So, hi, welcome to a new contact juggling tutorial. I'm here with Kris. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your expertise with us. So, Kris, the stage is yours. Please break us down the details so we can learn it properly.
All right, we are about to learn the butterfly movement. It looks like this. Butterfly.
Looks super easy from the outside. But I know there's a lot of details that you have to learn to do it like this properly.
There are two static
Okay.
grips. One is the cradle.
Okay. So this
And,
will be kind of the initial position.
Yeah, I'll explain in a second.
Mhm.
That's cradle on this side, on the left-hand side.
Mhm.
And on the other side is the finger position. When you hold the ball, the orange right here.
Okay, it's kind of a
So-
finger grip position, something
You
like
can
that.
call it finger grip position.
Okay.
So when you learn these two static ones, and then you add a wavy movement of your hand, it becomes a butterfly.
Okay.
The cradle, you lower your middle finger an inch roughly.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your index and ring fingers open in a natural way. And also I believe the way of the orange will push your middle finger down,
Mm-hmm.
just a lot.
Yeah.
Um,
So from here we maybe should start to get comfy with the script, so we can start learning by going up and down with this
Yeah.
static motion.
yeah, go up, down, go side, side.
Since it feels stable. It
You
feels
can work around, just get comfortable, even dedicate a couple of minutes, so walk around the house. That's position number one. Very important that you get it nice and stable, comfortable. If you don't, then basically the ball is going to fall off. So that's a basic. And then the other side, you do the finger position, where you again lower the middle finger and keep the orange between the index and ring.
okay.
Yeah.
Like this. So this will be the finger grip. So we learned first the static grip from the other side of the hand, and now we should get comfortable with this because we're gonna transition from these two positions basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, get comfortable with this one as well. Use your dominant hand, I suggest, first. Walk around for a couple of minutes or a couple of hours, preferably. And then
Not sure if my hand will be stable enough for 2 hours.
you can switch grips whenever you don't feel comfortable with this one. Switch grips, or you can switch hands for the other one. But start with the dominant hand. And then maybe first we start without the object, without the orange. You add on top of that the wavy movement of your hand.
Okay.
So when you combine the finger position, the cradle, plus the wavy movement, it becomes the butterfly.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any static point on any part of your arms when you do this movement, or everything moves along?
Well, it depends. The friend of mine, he can keep his elbow fixed in one place and then just go like this. It looks beautiful when one can do it this way. I actually move my entire shoulder, entire hand a little bit.
Okay.
Also with the elbow, as you can see. And I think it's easier that way.
Mhm. So how can we now integrate the transition from grip to grip, knowing that it's now about this move? How can we do it with the orange in our hands?
Okay.
How would you approach it?
Yeah, start with this side, the inner side of your palm.
Mm-hmm.
It is easier. This movement is this position is way easier than the other one, because the other one holding an object or an orange this way. Nobody does it in a real life. So this will feel unnatural. The other one feels normal. So you always start here. And then you want to get in a wavy, smooth movement to the other side. In order to do it, I would say first give a little bit of support to the other hand, maybe with the index and middle finger, the other hand.
So just
And slowly you can help the ball to roll off to the other hand. There we go. And then you can do the same the other way.
And you have to maintain the middle finger kind of static. It doesn't have to curl down or something like this, because I have the tendency to do this.
I personally don't do it. I suppose it could work if you curl it as well, but I think it looks better when you don't curl your middle finger.
Okay.
So keeping the fingers open, the only finger that moves, and it moves in a very natural way because it moves with the way of the orange, is the middle finger. Slightly underneath the other fingers now.
Okay.
And you see, it is about finding the right tempo, the right strength. If you go too fast, the orange is going to jump. If you go too slow, it falls. So this is too fast, it jumps.
Yeah, that's a struggle I'm having.
This is too slow, it falls. So you need to find the right tempo and the right strength. Just enough so it rolls over to the other side, but it doesn't fall off.
So I see that the key is on how continuous the movement goes, because I have the tendency to make it first super fast. I feel like the orange is gonna drop, and then I slow it down, so that's why it jumps. So the key to maintain the orange as, let's say, as in contact as much with your fingers, and maintain a smooth.
So I remember to start here at the inside of your palm. It is easier, and you start in the cradle.
Start here. It feels like easier to transition from this side to this side than this one to this one. It's harder from here to here than here to here.
Okay, well, fair enough. Anyways, you could also use the entire hand to support the ball, not only two fingers, but like put maybe the three fingers on the ball, like the whole hand, and then gently help it roll to the other side. And you can maintain the contact the entire time for now, just to get comfortable with the palm position, the cradle, and understand roughly the mechanics of the wavy hand movement.
Okay.
Yeah, keep going.
Two. Okay, from here. No,
look, so
your coordinating two hands.
Your elbow is fixed.
Okay.
And then more or less fixed.
Okay. I should keep the fingers fixed too.
Yeah, it goes like this.
Okay. Okay.
I try by yourself, and I just coordinate. I hold the ball. Yeah.
Okay, I see. Well, I have the tendency to move this middle finger, so I think I should be exercising more like the static position of the hands in both situations. But yeah. Also,
you see, I moved the middle finger and it dropped.
Yeah. Actually, that's an important tip. So, of course, we have a limited space here, but I guess that the bigger you tend to move the arm, the smoother the move will tend to be. So.
Yeah, I think it's also easier to do a broad movement around. Well, it's hard to do 180 degrees, but it is around 180 degrees when done correctly. You could do it in a more narrow angle, but it's way harder. So I suggest you do like maybe start here, finish there, maybe 40, 80 degrees angle it is.
So now that we know all the details and the mechanics of each position and also how to move, how would it look putting it all together, done by you?
Start here, either in the palm, on the fingers, of the dominant hand, and then you go. Took me 10 years to learn.
Well, definitely, because it looks very easy from the outside, but considering all the details, it's definitely something that it will take some practice, but it's worth because it looks nice and it's just with an O-ring that you can grab. Even probably you can do it with things that are not perfectly spheric, like an orange, for example. With an apple, would you see yourself doing
apple? Well,
it's about the movement, basically.
no, I can do any round shape will do.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool.
But it is the type of move that maybe you'll get down in a couple of hours, but in order to get it smooth, it takes, I'm afraid to say years or months at least, to get like very smooth.
Is there any exercise or something that you would share with us so we can practice in a more enjoyable way? Like, for example, adding a second hand, because I see this is done a lot, like putting both hands, and then there's the transition to the other. But I guess this is more advanced that we can teach in a second episode of the contact juggling masterclass. But is there any exercise that we can introduce now to make it more interesting or enjoyable?
Yeah, if you can stay in front of the mirror and just wave your hand a little bit, try to get a nice, smooth, wavy movement, gentle.
Try to keep always the
fluid movement, you know, like water. And then if you want, you can, at the other hand, it can be done with 2 oranges actually. Can I try?
Sure, definitely. Go ahead.
Never did that before. For the first time on your channel.
My God, my brain is collapsing just by watching.
It can be done with 2 objects. We can play like this, same direction. And then if you want to go harder, you can do like that. One in front, the other behind all the time. And then if you want to go extra hard, then the hands, they switch, they swap places. One go right is in front, right is in the back.
Okay, so that is when the transition to the other hand happens, right?
With the ball.
Yeah. How does it look with the...
Right.
Okay, I see. Because when I see it, I never really pay attention on what is the point where it changes. Okay.
But this is
advanced,
stuff,
so it's better now to get all the details now, go through the details step by step carefully, and try to grasp as much as possible on how it feels, because many of these details, doesn't matter how much information Kris is sharing you, this is have a huge component of muscle memory and you understanding how your body moves and how your body holds position and feels comfortable with some weight or unusual weight on sides of the hand that it's not expected to.
Yeah. I just want to add, oftentimes to your attempt to learn a new movement, this one for instance, you have some progress, but then you feel like you are stuck. And then, then just let it go, stop doing it, and come back maybe in an hour or so or the next day. And oftentimes your brain, muscle memory, as you said, will kick in and it will be way easier to do it maybe the next day or after a little bit of a break, you know. Yeah, so don't push for like a multiple hour session where you keep doing this. I don't think it will be very effective, but maybe aim for 15 minutes every day. And after a week, you will have some progress. Better 15 minutes every day than 2 hours once a week.
That was a tutorial. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. And if so, please don't forget to give a like. This will help us a lot to bring more and better tutorials. And if you would like to contact him for some particular classes or some other information that you might want, you can always contact Kris on his social media that they will be referenced in the description or right now on the screen. And now if you would like to keep learning with us, we let you hear these super cool videos that we are sure you will enjoy. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end, and we hope to see you in the next one.